Although the arena was hot today, few men perspired like Chiyonoumi in the most vital match of his 24-year life. 8 years and 8 months post-pro debut, he could finally shoot for a salaried rank. "And don't dare retreat from the starters line," were the words of his fearsome coach. And Chiyonoumi did not retreat to meet the criteria for Division 2. "I made sure to encroach based on what coach had said, and he came in so low that I had to slap down," said the 6'4" mountain himself. "It hasn't been pretty so far this time, but I'm loving my score," he was quick to add. Nothing is settled yet, of course. He can still be leapfrogged in coming days, or just pipped to it by the man standing half a rung higher. That man, Shiden, was looking to beat off the threat from second-rung fighter Fujiseun. But the right grip, so pivotal to most of his moves, was fled at the start and held at bay for long enough for Seiun to take double inside grip himself and add an outer trip. Chiyonoumi will like that result, but must still try to outscore them both. Not going up is Asanowaka, whose gut-wrenching fall continues. COVID wrecked his August regime, but cleared up in time for September, leaving him dropped to unsalaried hell. And he's still a long way from match fitness, as this fourth loss from 4 did prove. "I must now soul-search as to why my sumo is that passive," he said. "I wanted the belt, but was done for power, and ended up pulling. I can't attack when I want to, you see." The dawn of today saw the second tier led by 2 unbeaten men. Tsurugisho, who won this title last year, was up on the clay stage first, with Akua hawkishly watching. But with carefully modified short-range thrusts, did disbalancing master Chiyonoukuni find joy, the cheeky scoop helping his man to the ground after overhead slaps had him pitching. Could Akua then grab the lead for himself against local darling Chiyomaru? Who stabbed, retreated, and clamped from above to ensure an unchanged leaderboard. The largest crowd of the meet so far, though not a full house as reported by some, sent polite applause towards every single wrestler in the ring-entering set piece. including Ichinojo. Most wildly clapped of all was Shodai, in his stuttering bid to retain Ozeki. And he charged well with hips, and observed well indeed, to dodge stooping Ura and cast him aside. "A good charge opens up moves like that," said Shodai after the match. "Crowd support is my strength, and the cheers for my win will carry me into tomorrow." Ura, meanwhile, has never known 0-7 before. Oho's grandpa, Taiho, won the cup down here a total of 7 times. And after 6 straight wins for the very first time in Sumo's elite division, Oho himself now leads the race. "But you know me," he quipped in response. "I have a chance for the cup, of course, but I'm just as likely to fall away. So I'm firstly looking for 2 more wins to secure my rank, and push on from there. I charged all right, but should get forward more," did he add in self-rebuke. "If my good points are there for all to see, everyone's mood improves." There were several good bouts, as you probably know. And move of the day most likely came here when Hoshoryu faced 2 of the 3 Ornami arrows. And promptly leg-tripped the one in the ring, having ripped through his left and cleverly lifted him back into range. "Not bad, I think. It felt pretty good," was all he would tell us post-match. He now shares the lead with School Day's rival Oho, with Chairman Hakaku placing hope in the latter. Avi and Takayasu also joint lead. The other 2 Sekiwake lost today, casting doubts over both their Ozeki bids. But fellow hope Kotonowaka turned 25 with a 4th straight win this week, and on his birthday. "I had no idea of that birthday record," he claimed as he spoke to the press. "I simply locked in my attack until the end, and he didn't shake me off as he does to so many." Finally, let's go down to Division 4 for a first look in ages at Koto Kendyu, runner-up in Division 6 this March. 2 months after that did today's opponent take that level's title. Chuo University ace Kazeken no. And Kazeken no continues to bound towards Division 3, like a rugby player steaming into a tackle shield. He's never scored below 6-1. Lots of exciting young talent on show. I wish they could all make my final cut.